Alrighty, guys, what is going on? Once again, welcome back for the I-League Season 3 qualifiers. We're into the bracket stage now. We finished up our groups last week, and we've got our 8 teams that moved on from the group stages to join our invited teams into the bracket stage. So, Luminosity being one of those invited teams are going to face off against Splyce tonight in the best of 3, starting on Overpass. Once again, my name is Mega Man. I will be bringing you guys the action for this evening, and we are ready to lock in on this knife round and see how things pan out starting off on Overpass here. So, once again, welcome everybody for the I-League Season 3 continuation of the qualifiers. And again, we are in the bracket stages right now, so things looking pretty good across the board. And, well, LG's completely wrecking them right now in the knife round. Rick's trying to do a little work. Trying to do a little something there. You know, a little something. Not going to be enough, though. Not going to be enough. Luminosity going to go ahead and pick up that knife round, so they're going to get to start off on whatever side they want. If they choose to start on the CT side, so that's Destiny, Shaz, PKL, Showtime, and Yell. Facing off against Aria, Drone, Simphus, Crucial, and Rix. I'm not going to call him Pickle. I won't do it. I will not do it. So with that being said, we are countdown to the pistol round, and we are live for Luminosity versus Splyce, our first map of the BO3. A quick look over here onto my other monitor reveals the pick bans. So Luminosity banning out Mirage, Splyce getting rid of Cash, Luminosity picking Overpass, Splyce picking Cobblestone, Luminosity banning Inferno, Splyce banning Nuke, and Train will be our final map if we need it. This is the only best of 3 that we're going to be bringing you guys tonight. We're going to have a another bit of action going on this next week, or tomorrow, this next day, I should say. But it looks like we are just going to have a fast brawl in towards this B bomb site. PKL able to pick up first blood. It is going to get traded back by Drone with a nice block headshot. And they're going to start wrapping, and they're crushing the defense on this B bomb site right now. 3 kills to the 1 for Splyce. A little bit of flank coming out towards Sandbag side, but Yell's going to leave himself out in the open, and Arya's going to make short work of him, leaving just Destiny 1 versus 4. He's managed to make it a 1v3, trying to make it a 1v2, but Simphus on the high ground is going to have the bird's eye vantage point, and he will find the frag, so that will go 1-0 in favor of the Splyce side to start off this matchup. So things looking good here for their T side. And again, like I said so many times in the past, especially when we watched Splyce over the course of this past week in their group stage, Rick's continuously picking up the P90. He is the P90 princess on the server. He'll be the one that's always picking that up. 9 times out of 10, for some reason, after they win a pistol round and go into the second round, he has a P90. 2 UMPs and 2 AKs on the board. It is a pistol force buy here for the CT side of Luminosity. They put head armor on 3 out of the 5 players. Upgraded pistols, 3 Deagles, a CZ, and a 5.7, so we'll see what they can come of this. They do have a flash and a smoke, but the push is going to be coming down long A. Now, they might have spotted a player over there. They did actually spot a player over there. So now the rotation is going to come down. Smoke goes out towards the bank side. Incendiary grenades are coming out as well as the flashbangs, and they are going to push on forward into this A bomb site. PKL trying to do what he can. Showtime is going to be there, but the triple spray down from Crucial's UMP is going to net themselves the man advantage and then some. Shaz going to be your last man standing for Luminosity, trying to come back around from the back lines of Bank. He's going to look for at least 1 kill, but Crucial's lined it up, and he's got 4 on the round. That's $2,400 in the bank for him as well, and a salvaged AK to boot. So a nice bit of economy farmed up here for the Splyce side, especially on the player that's going to be picking up the AWP throughout the duration of this series. So it's nice to see that. 4 big kills coming in from Crucial. He's going to put a lot of money in the bank. You can see him actually buying back down into a UMP, only spending $1,400 into this round, so he's going to keep over $4,000 in the bank for the next round. Well, $3,600. There was another late buy that went down. Another $1,400 got spent at the very end of that round, but we'll see. Looks like it's an aggressive posturing at long A. Should be a nice spray down, but instead, Destiny's going to get the better of Aria, and not doing too well in the long range is Crucial, who's now tagged down. Very, very low, coming around the corner, and he's going to fall as well. Now they've handed over an AK and a UMP. However, on the opposing side, Splyce has been able to take over control of that B bomb site. So they're going to be able to get in and get that bomb planted. They still have the P90, UMP, and AK in play. No armor here for the CT side players. A lot of economy being picked up. And Rick's far removed from the bomb site. They're actually going way out of hand to go for these chases right now. You can see Simphus, he's all the way outside of Monster. The only one that's staying with the bomb is Drone. Rix is going to be able to do good damage, reloading with only half of his clip left. You know, no big deal. They really want to hang on to this AK. They really want to hang on to this UMP. Not so much the UMP, but the AK absolutely want to carry that over into the next round. Destiny's in a good spot. He's not going to get challenged from where he was. However, it's Simphis to come around from the back lines that's going to be able to catch him out. And now Showtime trying to go to work with that UMP, not able to find him in time. So we'll go 3-0, and they aren't able to carry over the AK-47. Yell directly onto a glass cannon op. Crucial with that extra money that he was able to farm. Drops 6,900 cash money into this round and picks up the head armor. A little bit of utility, P250 and AWP. Rix is going to continue on that P90, see if he can do any more damage with it. He was able to pick up 2 kills last round, and remember, the kill bonus on the P90 not as substantial as it is on any of the other SMGs. So he only gets $300 out of those kills each time for that P90. This is good posturing here. Fail run boost. That was hilarious. Somebody should clip that because that was a huge fail. However, the return shot from Arya, not so much a fail. Really nice shot. Going to be able to find a nice crisp headshot. And the AWP's actually been swapped over to Simphis. Now, trying to find a little damage was Destiny in the bathrooms, that connector area. But unfortunately, he's not able to find anything just yet. Nothing of substance. 48 damage chipped away from Simphis. But now Destiny's got to find himself a good position. Shadow spotted, headshot, and body shot to finish that off. That is going to go back into the advantage here of the Luminosity side. This first gun round ever so important. Quick push from Drone, but PKL's got his head. Down to a 2 versus 4 now. CT side looking good. Looking poised for their first round on the board. Pop flash comes in. That was well timed. I think that might have been a team flash actually that was thrown out. Destiny just popping his head out here. Showtime going to move up to Optimus. They've done such a good job of distracting, but Arya's going to hit a ripper there, swaps over, and finds Showtime. All of a sudden, it's down to just Simpy. He is only going to get 1 and done. They should swap the UMP. Yes, they will. They will pick up the AWP. They pick up an AK. Only 2 alive, though. That was a 4-on-2, so that was a little mismanaged there at the end for the Luminosity side, losing a couple of players. However, Showtime had no idea that Arya was going to be able to hit such a nice headshot on him over towards the Optimus side, especially since he was playing that bait and switch with his teammate towards bathrooms. But nevertheless, we will see a reinvestment come out from Splyce. 4 AKs and a Galil on the board. 1 player down to Subway. Leg shot. That was pretty quick. Fast little flick there, and Simphis is already feeling it. That was less than 10 seconds into the round. So the early bit of damage being found here for Luminosity to start things out. He's actually going to swap his AK over for the Galil. Now he's going to try to do some damage with it. Pop flash out around the corner towards the bathroom side. Arya and Drone going to be over there. PKL getting a lot of information from these players running around through the connector. It's just a little wishy-washy whether or not they're going to be going up towards the A-bomb side or coming down from the A bathroom side towards the B-bomb site. Now, we know from the radar and from the minimap that they do have the bomb up towards bathrooms, but it is starting to rotate its way down through connectors, so they are going to try and push forward onto B. Nade comes out around the corner. That was thrown from Drone, but look at the aggression that's coming out from Destiny. Does he dare push the smoke? Looks like he's just going to turtle up here and drop another smoke behind that, but if he does get aggressive, he can quick flank the connector side. Of course, he doesn't know that. Bomb is going to be going in towards the B-bomb site. Shaz a little bit aggressive there. He's going to go down. Now it's going to be on Showtime. He's going to have to come up huge. There's 1 through the smoke, but they're already wrapping on site. Showtime's got to at least double down here, and he will find a second, trying to do damage onto Rix, but they've whittled him down to a 2 versus 4, and now they're going to try to come out around the corner. Destiny's going to take a wide peek. He's going to be able to catch out another one, and it's Simphis, who was legged at the beginning of the round. LMS with only 16 HP. Not a lot he's going to be able to do here. Might be able to clean up Showtime on that side, but no, it's going to be PKL to sweep around, and a very nice round from Luminosity. 4 players left alive, and Luminosity are going to double their round count to 2. So a good start to this matchup for Splyce, equally so for Luminosity through the first 2 gun rounds actually. They're thinking it's a save though. Shaz's going to go on to that MP9, but the unfortunate thing is that this is a force buy. That was, if it was a save, that nade would have done a hell of a lot of damage. Now they're going to push through the smoke in the top side of middle. Now this is where Yell has got to be smart. He's got to fall back. He's got to bide his time. A lot of damage is going to be coming his way. He's going to lose his life. Overstayed his welcome. I would have liked to see him get back towards an Optimus or a back default position. Arya now with an AWP is going to be able to find some good damage, but it's PKL to find 2. Showtime to make 1 as well, but it is down into a 2 versus 2. Now a 2v1 and PKL on site. Very little to do, and it's going to be a forced buy victory for Splyce. They bring it back. So Splyce going to find a fourth round here. It's going to be the return forced buy from Luminosity as they bring this one back on a CZ75, an UMP, and 3 M4s. But with that being said, it is going to be a struggle bus for them. They are on the struggle bus. Y'all very aggressive towards long A. Might be met with some resistance here as they start to barrel their way out around the corner. Flash goes out. He's completely caught out. There's one. Destiny's got to be careful too. Dink comes out from a teammate that's going to drop one player down to 64 and Ari on 16. So the trade's definitely possible. No rotation off the B-bomb site just yet. Bomb is postured up very aggressively towards long A. See where they opt to go out of this round. They are going to continue to push forward on A. And it is going to be the execute coming in. Destiny is in a tricky position here. If they wrap to the front of sight, she'll be able to pick off at least one. PKL's going to find one as well. And that's Destiny's time to shine. He's going to find a second. Rick's the late lurk coming around from bathroom side. Is going to get spotted out, but he's found himself in a 1 versus 4. Now made a 1v3. Not a lot he's going to be able to do here. He does have 50 seconds to work with. Bank nade comes out around the corner for anybody playing close front side bathrooms. Not going to connect any damage. The bomb is lost. He's got a very difficult situation ahead of himself. There's the peek from Showtime, going to rip his head right off his body, and that is going to bring it back into a 4v3. No bomb plant, no extra money. Splyce is going to be on the save here. Shouldn't see a force buy unless they think they're in double save territory, which is possible with only $1,400 on Simphis. So yeah, we are going to see a forced pistol buy. So a bold statement being made early here from Splyce that they're not going to back down, but this is going to be double, well, for the sake of the argument, double eco territory, except that this isn't really an eco round, it's a force buy round. Pistol armor for everybody. Looking like what was going to be a fast push in towards the B-bomb site through the monster mouth. Not going to make its way in just yet. It is going to be those 5 pistols trying to do the damage, and Arya postured up for the blink flank to come around. Trying to do the damage, and they are just getting completely annihilated over here at the B-bomb site. Shaz and Showtime doubling up. Showtime going for a third. He's going to get a third. Tied up now, 4-4. Luminosity bring it back with little spurts of rounds in a row. As you can see, it went 3-0 in the beginning for Splyce after the pistol round victory. Since then, it's gone 4-1 in favor of Luminosity. The only round that they've lost was a forced buy round there 2 rounds ago. So we will see the full save come out from the Splyce side. Maybe a couple of upgraded pistols. The money bonus is going to take effect, and they will be able to buy into the next round. The big deal, though, is that Crucial hasn't been able to get an AWP on his in his hands except for one time, and he was not effective with it. Fast push down through Subway. Who is that that's at the top of the halls? That's Destiny. He needs to get himself out of dodge. He's going to find one. Now they're going to bring the pain train out. One at a time they go. One at a time they fall. Yell. Oh, he's down to 13 HP, but it is a 4 versus 2. Switches over to the USP. Not able to get that out in time and find the kills, so it is going to go back into this 2 versus 3. PKL's got to be careful. Here's the footstep, though. Going to be able to readjust, leaving Rick's your last man standing with a salvaged M4, smoke P250. And he does have body armor, so he could make a go at this one, but he's got some work cut out for him. Guy's right there around the corner, not going to let him happen. So back into the gun rounds we go. AWP for Yell. PKL doing a brunt of the work right now. 12-1-5 for him, locking down that A bomb site almost every single time that they've come over in that direction. It's been Showtime locking down B. Destiny doing a good job as well. I believe he's on 9 kills. This is going to be aggression coming out now. Yell's going to get a forward position over towards playground. He's spotting for this flank to come back around the corner. Simphis is going to be there, and Simphis, well, the flash comes out well timed. Incendiary to the top side of party. He's going to at least warrant any player to fall back from that position and not try to take the early fight. They are going to fall back with that AWP for the time being. 4 players outside of long A for the terrorist side of Splyce. So a lot of map control being gained here from Splyce and not a lot of information for Luminosity. All 5 players on long A now for the Splyce side. Very forward positions here from the CT side as well. PKL down in the Subway side. Now they're going to have to start rotating back. They're going to be caught so far out of position on this A bomb site that they're going to have to try and find some spam through the smoke. Damn near landing a shot, though. Yell still trying to get his shots through, but they plant for the backside bank. So they have absolutely no vision, no intel, no nothing right now. And PKL might get TK'd a little bit by his teammate. Maybe not. Showtime trying to come up, but look at these forward positions from the T side. There's really nothing the CTs can do to crack back into this bomb site. They're so forward. Chaz, he's going to go in. It's just going to be a firing range. 3 players over in that area. Destiny's able to find 1. Silver lining, I guess. Ricks goes down on long A. It's back into a 3-on-3. Now they've got to do something, but Destiny's going to get mollied out in front of that. Yell's going to be able to pick one off. They still have to get on the bomb. They know Crucial is over here. And there's the op frag, so they will get the round in the long run, but very sloppy on the Luminosity side. Can't say that I particularly care for them staying at long A, or pardon me, short A as long as they did, but they do manage to make the retake happen. So what the hell do I know? I'm just a retard caster, I guess. They should have been locked out of the site. With the positions the Splyce were in, they should have been locked out of the site. But what are you going to do? AKs across the board again here for the Splyce side. We'll see what happens. Again, it's Yell at long A with the AWP. Bomb is over towards Connector's side for the Terrasetta Splyce, but a much more passive look here from Luminosity. They've actually put 3 players over towards B because they know that when the money is down on Splyce, they've been resorting to the fast B strategies. This time around, it is going to be the full AK buy, and Yell, well, he might get some targets to shoot at here soon as they start to creep up short A. This is a weird position for Destiny. It's crazy to think that he's playing so confident in this spot, considering that they can peek from multiple angles. That's not what you do, though. That's a rip. Flashbang comes out. AWP player gets spotted, and Yell's going to go down too, so this is not a good look to the start of the round for the Luminosity side. Already 2-man advantage here for Splyce, but they lost the bomb carrier, PKL. That was a beautiful shot. Late flank from Ricks, though, doing work. Showtime's going to go down, and now Ricks has the B bomb site, and he's going to have information on this last player. Does he take the fight? Yes, he does. He loses his life, but ultimately gathers the intel and a little bit of damage onto Shaz, but it will be a round for Splyce. So it will go 6-5. And again, as I said before, this is the Luminosity map pick. I feel like we need to make the crosshair bigger. Is that better for you guys? NA Crosshair. Terrorists win. That's a good look. 6-5 it goes. Not big enough? Not big enough? Alright. Is that better? Alright, back into it we go. It's another buy round here from Luminosity. They're going to try to lay some damage down early towards the monster pipe. Not going to find anything just yet, but we will be seeing the push come around towards the B-bomb site. Yell is over here, and now Yell is dead. Not able to get the AWP working. Now we go back into this one. Showtime and Shaz going to be able to answer back with a couple of kills, but Shaz is going to peek out, and Ricks is going to rip his head right off. Fast flank from PKL, though. They're not ready for this. Look at the positionings. Ricks is going to go down. Crucial fully flashed. He's going to go down. It's all down to Arya, and he is also going to go down. PKL has come to play. 17-5 on the scoreboard for him, and he pretty much single-handedly picks up that round for Luminosity. 3 big kills coming out on the flank there. So again, Luminosity able to find another round on the board. 7-5 it goes. 2 rounds to the advantage right now for the Luminosity side. The Brazilians looking strong on the CT half. Back to old tactics. Force buy out for Splyce. They're going to go towards the long A corridor. Yellow's over here with the AWP. watching towards party. So he's got to be careful. And again, it's this forward position. This is what screwed Luminosity the last time. Now, PKL might be reading this correctly. They're going to fall back into the site, and rightly so. Now, they said, all right, we don't see anything by minute 20. We're going to fall back into the A-bomb site. We're going to try and fortify. They spot Simphis. So now they've got a little bit of an idea as to what is going to be coming in their direction. Incendiary goes out. That actually splits the offensive side. Nade's going to get lobbed out over the top as well. That's going to do good damage on the drone. Back into the action over here towards A. Not sure why it's decidedly switching me over. All 5 players postured up on the long A corridor. PKL just on the other side of that smoke. That's going to start to fade. He's going to find one. Continuation spray. Can't land a second. And Yell goes down to an incendiary. So now we're going to come down into a 3 versus 3. Made a 3v2, though. Destiny coming around on the flank side from the connector corridor. Rick's close quarters, last man standing, and he'll go down as Shaz manages to find Simphis. 8-5 now in favor of Luminosity coming into the final couple of rounds here this half. No bomb plant means no extra money. Splyce back on the save. So again, we see Rick's picking up the head armor Tech 9. He had a little extra cheddar in the bank. He's on 10 kills right now, but the rest of his team closely behind him. Nice opening from Destiny. Manages to find Drone, take him down. Now they're going to push around through the party side. He's going to be able to find the second one. Yellow's there to bail him out. Destiny on 3. Going to be looking for this final player coming around towards the bathroom side. Does have his teammate there, and Rix does good damage, but have any of you guys noticed? Now, I know that Rix has been doing a lot of lurking, but it seems like he's been last man standing a whole hell of a lot in this matchup. Seems like almost every round that Splyce loses, he's been the last one up. Maybe just a little bit of miscommunication there from the Splyce side. He's ending up a little bit... His lurk's not working out well enough, and he's ending up a little bit late to those bomb sites. A little bit late on those lurks. Not really sure. Head stack towards long A. Like the idea. It's going to be PKL on the bottom. Yell on top of the totem pole. The look is, again, coming out through connector towards short A. Incendiary goes out, but again, Destiny in this forward position. That's 2 or 3 times now that we've seen him get punished for that. Yell's going to have to come up big, but they're going to smoke out towards long A and try to play behind this. Flashbang goes out, Drone's close quarters, and he's going to be able to find a second one. Now they know that the AWP rattled off a shot. They're not going to be able to find him just yet, and Yell's going to have to flash through this to try to do something. Completely lost in that smoke. This is going to be a 6th round for Splyce. Again, little disjointed there from the Luminosity side. Unless Shaz can go 1v5, he's made it 2 now. Still has 73 HP. He realizes that there's got to be one close, but he is going to get shot in the back. 2 players have that side of him. So 9-6 it goes. Luminosity going to find the lead. 3 rounds to the good, but we'll see if they can capitalize going into the pistol round in the second half, as it was Splyce who won the pistol round in the opening half. You can see how the half played out as we go into this second half right now. It's just so curious to me that, first off, Splyce went towards A 90% of that half. Second off, Luminosity did not seem to adapt very well to that short A strategy that was coming out from Splyce. Now, they did a lot of long A takes, yeah, but when they were going towards short, they would always pop flash out from fountain side for the players to get out through connector. That's kind of a telltale that they're going to be at least front bathrooms control. And for Destiny to continuously play that aggressive, that confident, that close on short A was kind of a mistake, I think. Drone, though, first point of contention is barrels. It's a fast B push here from the Luminosity boys. They're going to be able to get the bomb plant. A lot of players over here towards CT, but here comes the push, and that's going to be Destiny to find another headshot. Flank's coming out here, but it's going to be Simphis to go down. So yet to find a frag on the CT side is the Splyce squad, but it's Rix to finally be able to find one. Look at this flank, though, from Destiny. Able to find 1 and 2. That is a pretty squeaky clean pistol round from Luminosity, only losing Shaz and a handful of HP off of Showtime, and that will be a pretty solid start here for the Luminosity squad moving into this second half. So they're going to look to continue to capitalize moving forward as they get their anti-ecos on the board. Force buy comes out from Splyce. Crucial going to stay on the USP. Wants to prioritize the AWP. Luminosity already in 2 rounds, hitting the B-bomb site more than Splyce did in the entirety of the first half. That incendiary grenade's going to miss. Alright. I thought for sure Drone had that, but I guess Yell hits the 180 jumping shot, and Drone's not able to land it running full speed with the 5.7. You would think with the 5.7 you could just run full speed and hit heads for days, but that was a little bit wonky to say the least. We'll go into a 4 versus 3, however, as Yell was immediately traded after picking up that kill, and we will see it go down into the 10-6 score line, soon to be 11-6. As the final 2 get cleaned up, PKL is going to be able to find those on the back of the $1,200 in the bank. I'm always throwing shade, man. Always throwing shade. I'll call out a bad play. I've watched enough CS to know when I see a bad play. You know what I mean? 11-6 the score line. Luminosity looking to go up to a 12-6 scoreline and double up on Splyce here, as it is going to be a full pistol save for the Splyce side. No armor to be purchased, and a fast push in towards B. So 3 rounds in a row towards B, and they're getting completely wrecked. Yeah, 1 kill on the board. It was Rick's to be able to pick one up with a P250, but it is going to ultimately come down to Symph. Coming around from the back lines of T-Spawn. He went for this flank the last time. Actually, I think he died in short water the last time, trying to make the flank happen. But Yell is going to be here, knocks him down to 1 HP, gets some ones in chat. And now Yell should be able to clean him up. Never mind. It's going to be Destiny to clean that one up, and we will see it go 12-6. The crosshair that I'm using, Crazy, is pretty generic. It's crosshair size 5, crosshair thickness 1.5, crosshair gap 0. And it does have draw outline turned on. My normal crosshair that I use is thickness 0.5, gap -2, size 4. Flashbang down towards the monster pipe. Gonna be looking for it, and Rix is gonna find it. It's a bullet to the dick. He is down. Man advantage swung over here towards the Luminosity side. Less than 10 seconds into the round, and that's a good start for them. Yell's not going to miss that shot. There we go. Arya trying to get aggressive and find some intel. He's going to find 2 AKs. And Shaz is going to be able to find the shot. So that is going to exacerbate the problem once again. Nice counter flash comes out. Going to be able to double up his drone. So he's playing well, all things considered. Symphis is going to be there to return as well. So it is going to go down to Showtime and Yell to try and make something happen here. Incendiary goes out, but it's the close... Oh, man. Really nice flashbang work here throughout this round. It's all down to Yell in a 1 versus 3. He's going to try to find one. He does, but Symphis is there for the trade, and Splyce are going to win the opening gun round. Double up setup. Something to note. Crucial on the op, Symphis on the op. So where do they take the ops this time? Drone, who was playing over towards the monster side last round, had the beautiful pop flash, the double kill, and then Symphis with the support flash onto short towards Sandbag side was able to net himself another kill. He's going to be playing that forward position towards the party bathrooms area. This time around, it's going to be Yell again outside of monster pipe with the AWP. Symphis on high at the flower pots and long A. And Crucial is going to be over towards the B-bomb site playing monster himself. And you can see a minute and 20. The CT side of Splyce starts to fall back from this. Now Symphis getting aggressive towards flower pots. He's going to be able to net himself 2 kills. Destiny and Shaz both hit the ground, and that's going to leave it on a 2-man advantage for the Splyce side. However, Crucial gets traded back by Showtime, the long-range AK. Nice movement from him to get out behind the spool on Long Monster. He's going to be able to find himself another kill. Now they got to be wary about a player right here around the corner, and they're not going to spot Drone. He repostures up aggressive towards the short A side of bathrooms, and he's going to find 2 kills for the price of 1. That's going to leave it down to Showtime. And a 1v4. He's got to ace it to clutch it. 38 seconds on the clock. Long A is going to be the order of the day. Spotted out by Simphis, but a nice headshot nonetheless. Drone is going to reposition once again. That's one thing that I can definitely say about Drone is he has been very solid for Splyce so far throughout the duration of the group stages. And his ability to adapt on the fly, his ability to reposition and find himself positions to be successful has been very, very good and very impactful for Splyce throughout the duration of this online qualifier so far. So continue to look to him to be able to step up. He's on 13 and 15 right now. He's not the highest fragger in the server. That's Destiny and PKL. But he has had tremendous impact for Splyce in the couple of rounds that they've actually been able to win. Now, Simphis trying to farm up the cash money. Going to reach peak. He's going to find a third. Burning in an incendiary, but it's okay because it's a team's. It's not going to do too much damage to him. He's going to have an opportunity to reload and go for the ace now. Find himself a fourth. Not able to find the ace. It's going to be crucial to pick up the last one with the CZ75, and Splyce are going to pick up a 9th round. So they're hunting 10 double digits. So we've all of a sudden got ourselves a bit of a match here. 12-9 the score line. Back onto the bye goes Luminosity. No AWP for Yell. However, he has struggled a little bit in this matchup getting that off firing on all cylinders. He's only down to 11 HP, so we'll see how things go. Very aggressive push here through short A. They're going to be met with hardly any resistance. They do have Simphis up on top of the flower pots. He's going to be able to call for the push to come back around, but they can actually plant front sight without any trouble whatsoever. Rick's going to get spotted out here from CT spawn. Drops the nade out. Destiny's going to get a little too aggressive for his own good, and he'll drop. Incendiary grenade from Drone. He's going to be able to find a second kill, and they've also got Yell very, very low. Arya, though, CT side. Yell hiding inside of the smoke. He's going to drop out, and Arya is going to be able to clip him. It's down to Showtime versus 4. Bomb has been smoked off. For some damage. They're going to track the tracers. Rix is going to take him down, and it's 4 men alive for Splyce. Even though they forfeit the bomb plant, they are going to be able to get that bomb defuse anyway, and the retake is very successful. Splyce achieved double digits. 2 rounds the difference. 12-10, still in favor of Luminosity. But that lead is shrinking very rapidly. Ario on the AWP now. Had it last round. They're going to throw it around to the 2 bottom fraggers for their team and see if they can get something going. That's one of the things a lot of times that'll happen. Is you'll actually see players that aren't conventionally oppers on a team. Like, you'll typically see the double up setup be Crucial and Simphis on the Splyce lineup. Ario used to be the opper for this team before they actually picked up a dedicated opper. You can actually see why. Hits 2 nice shots over there towards that B bomb site. But push on short A is going to net a kill. You've got to be careful because Drone is here in the smoke. There you go. He's going to find one. Traded by Destiny, though, so we are going to go into a 3 versus 2. I'll finish my thought earlier. Arya, one of those players that is comfortable picking up the op, but it's one of those things where maybe you're not having a very good game, right? Maybe you're not doing all that fantastic with the rifles, so you decide to go for a gun that is, typically speaking, it's an easier gun to get kills with. Let's be honest. As long as your positioning is good, you can pretty much, for the most part, guarantee a kill out of a round. Unless you get completely flashed or smoked off or something like that, the op is pretty easy to handle. It's a confidence-building weapon. And that's exactly what he was able to do in the last round. Pick up 2 kills. Build up a little bit of confidence. Go for a little bit more of an aggressive peek. And Simphis is going to have the op this time because he had the forward spawn. He's probably going to take that over towards the party side and go towards the fountain peak. I don't think that was the smoke he was expecting to get thrown. Because it looked like he wanted to go and peek stairs. And there you go. Yeah, they're going to swap back out. Simphis is going to take the M4 and Crucial back onto the AWP. Oh, Codone, I will tell you. All right? It's story time with Mega Man. Shaz, though, going to go down. Simphis going to be able to find that with the swapped over M4 from the beginning of the round, so he's going to have a little bit more control towards bathroom side. Does get the pick and fall back, so not going to give up too much. Showtime on the other side of the map, though. Arya, again, that was over towards the monster side. That pick actually came out towards short pipe right here, as you can see from on the screen. So he got a little bit aggressive, tried to go for an information play, and that's twice now that he's gotten caught out. Tried to get a little bit too aggressive for his own good over towards that B bomb site. Try to get that information, and Yell That was quick. Simphis going to get spotted out. Spray control comes out. Destiny lands the shot. Now they've got a 2-man advantage going in towards this A bomb site. However, they're not accounting for Ricks, and he's going to come back on 2, leaving Yell and Showtime, your last 2 remaining. 2 M4s versus an AK and an AWP. Showtime, though, is going to be able to find one more. Flashbang comes out, 25 seconds, and the bomb will get planted. However, it is Drone who's been stepping up tremendously here for his squad. Another incendiary grenade goes out. Showtime going to finish off with a 3K, 13-11 in favor of Luminosity. But again, almost getting brought back. So 13-11, 2 rounds the difference. Onto the full buy again. No Jordania, minus the monster pipe. So 2 rounds the difference here. It is going to be in favor of Luminosity. That's where I play on this map. That's what they were asking. That's where I play. I actually like to play the B-bomb site. Barrels side, usually. Just shred kids when they try to run in through smokes, because most puggers are dumb like that. Destiny and Shaz both down here in the underpass area. Simphis on high. Going to get caught a little bit, but he is going to be able to lay the shots out, and he doubles up. Ricks was there to bail him as well, so that is going to be a nice early find here for that CT side of Splyce. Oops. I'm going to lay a little creep in towards this B-bomb site. This deep off angle is going to net 2 more kills for Aria, leaving just Showtime 1 versus 5 once again. He's not even going to get 1 out of that round. He's going to get taken down on short. Aria with the 3K on the round, and Splyce bringing it back. That's going to reset the money on the Luminosity side. They're going to buy up a couple of pistols here, but they really need to start getting something going in their favor. Otherwise, this comeback is going to happen. And it is going to be very difficult indeed. And again, bear in mind that this is Luminosity's map pick. Flashbang out. Crucial lands the shot. PKL down already. Secondary AWP. Showtime from behind the spool. It's really hard to see through that Molotov smoke. Little trick for some of you guys that may or may not know this is that if you play closer to the molly, you can actually see through the smoke more. Now the smoke is gone, so is the molly, so is Showtime. It's not that big of a deal. Destiny's going to get spotted out here, trying to do some damage. Simply's going to find one. Looking to double up long range, trying to go to tap town here with that M4, but it's Yell to find him at distance with the P250. Now Ricks just going to hold W for the rest of the round. He's going to lose his life to Yell as well. So we are going to see it in a 1 versus 3. Not much to do into this one. His name is not Pickle. I'm not calling him Pickle. I know it's a joke. I talk to my Brazilian players all the time. Luminosity going to take a timeout here. The comeback is definitely possible here. All tied up 13-13. Luminosity need to figure something out. They need to figure something out quick because that lead is starting to dwindle. You've got Destiny on almost 30 kills. PKL, who was at the top of the scoreboard in the opening half, along with Destiny, has not done hardly anything in the second half. I think he had 18 kills going into the second half. He's gotten 2 kills so far this half. Not a good look. Not a good look. So again, bear in mind it was 9-6 at the half in favor of Luminosity on their CT side. So it wasn't that it was like a tremendous CT side half or anything like that. It was still a relatively close half, but I don't know. We'll have to see how it plays out. They should be unpausing here soon. They're probably discussing whether or not they want to allow Ty Point to go out and save for the AWPs because they can't afford one. I mean, PKO could drop a glass cannon, but he wouldn't be able to buy up armor for himself. So we'll see. Alright, and here we go. Freeze time is now done, and they are going to buy out of this one. It's going to be the Palindrome buy, 2 UMPs on the top and bottom of the 3 AK spread. And into the gun round we go. So it is going to be 2 AWPs on the board here again for Splyce. We'll see what kind of havoc they can wreak. They've been tremendous with those ops so far. Crucial. Looking like he wants to get a little aggressive over here towards the party. He's going to be over there. He's... Okay. I was wondering whether or not he was going to be watching over, but PKL in a tough spot. Crucial going to miss a shot. He could get swarmed on here, but they're going to opt to fight another day. Rick's over by bathrooms. Flash comes out. Actually, he's going a long way. And again, I mean, they've got map control. They've got long A control. They've got front bathrooms control. They've pushed the players off of party and playground area. They've gotten themselves into a forward position now. So it's definitely possible for them to be able to do something. Say something in Portuguese, Mega Man. Que outra. Que outra. That's all I know. I used to know how to say I love you in Portuguese, which I used to say all the time to the Portuguese audience, but here comes the push in towards this B bomb site, or A bomb site, pardon me. Crucial's going to be able to light up one, looking for a second kill. The long spray comes out, not able to land it, and it's just completely gone to crap. PKL, your last man standing, and it is going to come down to Ricks finding the frag, and that is going to be it. 14-13 in favor of Splyce. So they got full A bomb site control, it's just that they didn't flush out any of the CT side players from Splyce in the meantime. Flashbang comes out, a lot of players outside of Monster side. But again, this is just a really difficult place for the Luminosity boys to be in. Incendiary goes out towards the barrel side. They're going to push on behind this. Looking for the opening picks, but Rick's one-waying a smoke up there in heaven, not able to manage to find any kills just yet. They're going to start to swarm on Drone, who is going to get a one and done from that spot. They still haven't planted. What? Incendiary came out onto the default bomb spot, so they weren't able to get the bomb plant, but it is showtime on 4 kills now. Rick's just above him. Is he going to spot him out? And he will ace the round to save it for Luminosity. Massive ace for showtime. So 14-14 it goes. My favorite part about that round was all the basic CS that Showtime played. It was great. 14-14, 28 rounds behind us. The last 2 rounds of regulation, it is going to go the full 30. But are we going to see overtime, or are we going to see a team take it in regulation? Full buyout from the Splyce side, double AWP and 3 M4s to work with. Up in the hands of Yell for AKs to support. Very slow round out of Luminosity. They don't want to give anything away early on. They've been losing the early man advantage a number of times. Now, there was also that time where they got into the A-bomb site with 5-on-5 alive, and they didn't even get a bomb plan out of it. So, who knows? Who knows what could happen? Worst case scenario, though, is looking at the money. It's not going to be too terrible for Splyce into the final round if they lose this. However, if Luminosity get this round traded, that's going to be diabolically disastrous for the terrorist side of Luminosity. Now, the big thing is they're starting to throw stuff over towards this A-bomb site, and that's provoked a bit of a rotate. You've got Rick's now pulled off of the site. Crucial's going to be playing from barrels. He does have an AWP, and a nice shot from Arya. Takes down another one. Yell does get the return frag onto Crucial, so it does go up to up. And it is going to go down into a 3 versus 4. PKL, though, able to find one more. They've got to get the bomb plant. 8 seconds. Does manage to navigate his way through that smoke. Yell, he's burning alive, too. They finally managed to spot one. That's an easy shot for Yell. Not able to capitalize on anything further. They do get the bomb plant, so the buy shouldn't be too terrible, I think, for Luminosity. But Splyce is going to be the team that hits map point first. So, yeah, there you go. I mean, they're going to be able to afford up 2 AKs into the round, Tech 9s. See what they can do here. It's overtime or bust. Luminosity looking to drop their map pick. So this is not the sitch that they were looking to be in. This is not a good situation for the Luminosity side to be in. Splyce definitely capitalizing through and through right now. This double up setup has been raining terror down the entire duration of this map. We're going to see Yell onto the glass cannon, trying to find that opening pick. And Arya somehow, call him Neo from the Matrix, dodging bullets. Or whatever the hell that dude's name was in that movie Wanted, where he was curving bullets. That was ridiculous. Very aggressive from long A, and they're going to find themselves 3 of the opening kills go the way of Splyce. Not sure why we're watching from third person, but Chaz is going to be able to bring that back on a Symphus and Rick. So we're down into a 3 versus 2. Arya is tagged down to 42. It's no big deal. So again, man advantage here for Splyce. Arya on short. Oh, he's going to get just past the door. Do they hear the scope, though? Did they hear the scope? That is the question. Because as soon as they open that door, he's going to know. They're going to flash out. Now he knows. It's the leg shot. Yell's going to be able to capitalize on that missed opportunity. Which is going to start coming in. That incendiary grenade is going to get fizzled, but it is going to go with the the AWP is down now. Yell is going to get taken down by the HE grenade, leaving Shaz in a 1 versus 2. Does have 86 HP. He's got to clutch it for overtime. Got to get the 4K to clutch it out. Spots out 1, but he can't land the frag. Drone's going to take him down. 16-14 in favor of Splyce. Map 1 goes. We're going to go to Cobblestone, which is going to be map number 2, and that is going to be Splyce's map pick. So make sure that you guys don't go anywhere. We will be back in just a little bit with map number 2 on Cobblestone, guys. You don't want to miss it. We will be right back.